she wanna ride with us, then ride with us. Say she wanna roll with us, then roll with us. Say she wanna ride with us, then ride with us.
Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa and D-Row, a major league debut on tap in this one for a guy that comes pretty highly regarded as a prospect.
He does, Matty. I think there's several reasons to be excited about this kid and what he might do in his career at the big league level. I know his nerves have got to be running high right now, but no matter how he performs today, should be fun to see how he develops and if he can establish himself as a solid big leaguer moving forward.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And stepping in, Jake Shiner. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, D-Row, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. This is popped up. Chavis over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the next to bat will be Kyle Lewis. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
2 out, nobody on. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez. And the throw to first ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. James Paxton will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Row, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
And he struck him out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. Here you go.
At the plate, Jairo Munoz. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long onto the grass. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. What's the word on them as they try to split the series, Mark?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller at strike 1. Paxton has his sign. Here he comes 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. The 1-1 home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. This one's down to third. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
So here now is Ty France, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Back goes Martinez, and it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. And that's a heck of a job to hold them in this thing.
To the plate now, Jose Marmolejos. Ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3-1 the count now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Ready now is Evan White. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Evan White is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field, and it bangs off the monster as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
The batter will be Shed Long Jr. as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. The 0-1 offering. In the dirt. The throw will go to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-1. Still 1-2.
Oh, the old classic two-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 2 and the Red Sox nothing. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. He brings a batting average just south of 320 into this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lewis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. And there are our umpires. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Into the windup and the pitch. Called strike 2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Murphy gathers and makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Michael.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it is Haniger. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. It's been a 4-for-12 effort in the series for him coming in.
Tom Murphy.
First pitch on its way.
No, that's out.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Standing in now, Jake Shiner. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course.
Yeah, and all he's done since he put on a uniform is find a way to turn heads with the bat. Bottom line is, if you hit, they will find a place for you in today's game.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Martinez. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
In today's game, with so many shifts being deployed on a day-to-day basis, for a batter to stay tall and drive a backdoor breaking ball the other way fires me up.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struck out in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch to short. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from Boston after this. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's 0 for 7. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes a cold strike one. And this is low, ball two. 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, the center fielder, Franchi Cordero.
Digging in next, Franchi Cordero, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Paxton comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Shiner will put this one away, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Wackney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together. Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Now the first pitch.
Mitch Haniger.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch today.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Cordero comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Stepping in next, Ty France. He singled first time up. Now here's the pitch. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. On the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jose Marmolejos.
So next to hit is Jose Marmolejos, struck out in his first at-bat. Now here it comes. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're up 2-0. Digging in will be Jairo Munoz. Flew out last time up.
The shortstop, Jairo.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, catcher.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. And there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Christian Vasquez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another. Why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Munoz on at first, nobody out. Got him.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Back up the middle. Crawford has it. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Mariners 2 and the Red Sox nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Evan White.
Number 12, Evan White.
And now a pitch on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Martinez, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Shedlong Jr.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Shedlong Jr. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Tom Murphy. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Jake Shiner would be next. Three-two pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mariners are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Goldberg.
Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead of the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Flew out in his only at bat so far. The 1-0 home.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty. One man out. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in now, Hunter Renfroe. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Paxton peers in. Here's the 0-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jake Shiner. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
At the plate now, J.P. Crawford. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So next to bat will be Kyle Lewis. First offering. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning out of this.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger. Has a look, now the pitch.
This is why pitching is so difficult. You're cruising along to give up a hit. Now you've got to lock in and get this middle part of the order done.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Seattle, but they're on top 2-0. Striding in for Boston, Christian Arroyo. He starts off the inning again. Against the guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Murphy corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Kevin Plawecki, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB, trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
2-0 now. Outside and low, 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Franchy Cordero. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here it comes, 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Pops this one up. Shiner is over to take a look at it, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Plawecki leads off first with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. The 2-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 2-0. So now to the plate, Ty France. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Matt Andriese is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 35, Matt Andriese.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slow roller out to short. Right to him. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose Marmolejos.
Next for Seattle, Jose Marmolejos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now pitch on the way. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Andres, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into to a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Evan White.
The next batter will be Evan White. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
He got the pitch he wanted and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Shedlong Jr.
So now to the plate, Shedlong Jr. grounded back up the middle. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Mariners leave 1. They're up 2-0.
7th inning stretch. Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Jairo Munoz.
First pitch on its way. Jairo Munoz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's set, and the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Munoz aboard here at first with nobody out. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2.
Full count.
A runner at first with no outs here. Popped him up. Murphy waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
To the plate now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0 now.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Two-0 count, the pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
At the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Lewis. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Brendan Brennan takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Brendan Brennan.
Into the box now, Michael Chavis, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side.
I win.
But the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. We'll march on to the 8th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Adam Ottavino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Tom Murphy.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
First pitch of the AB now. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Way outside. 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Next, it'll be Jake Shiner, 0 for 3 on the day so far. He doesn't seem to have the idea on the Major League pitching thing yet, but he could turn his day around with a hit here.
Yeah, he just needs one to fall right here. Just something to grab himself a batting average and let him relax. You're playing for everybody else but yourself at this moment, just trying to grind to get a hit.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jake Shiner has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Standing in now, J.P. Crawford, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
And he misses with it, 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. And now Kyle Lewis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
0-1 count and the pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get 1.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped him up. Arroyo is calling for it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Boston error, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 3 and the Red Sox 2. So here is Hunter Renfroe. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Renfroe.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Haniger is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the second baseman, Christian Arroyo.
Now at the plate, Christian Arroyo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Kenan Middleton enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Now to bat, Kevin Plawecki. In his career versus this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. First pitch on the way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0.
Yeah. 1-1.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 3-2. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the DH, Ty France. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Pops this one up. Arroyo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jose Marmolejos.
Next up, Jose Marmolejos, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
In now, Evan White. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Marmolejos, base runner at first with 1 out. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Shed Long Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset.
But we'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Nothing further in the Seattle ninth. Last chance for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-2. Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 51, Ken Giles.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Franchi Cordero. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Xander Bogaerts will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
The 2-2. In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And he makes the throw to first. Bogarts is retired, 2 down now.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Seattle came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brendan Brennan earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
So I had to take over.